What's the most uncomfortable moment you've had on a set?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. I mean, there was a situation where Charles took off on PETA one night where I thought we were all going to lose our jobs. But aside from that, really nothing that uncomfortable. I mean, there are times where somebody starts going down a road and you're going, oh, I hope you know where the line is and that you don't cross it. But for the most part, everybody knows.
How seriously does Charles take the you don't have a championship ribbing? Because, everybody's got pride. Everybody's got an ego. And he's one of the greatest of all times, and especially with Shaq, because Shaq brings it every chance he gets.
Oh, I know. And Charles, Charles takes that very well. And that's the thing about it. Our show's no place to be if you got a thin skin, because everybody gets shots taken at him in the course of a night. And to his credit, he knows it's a fact out there, and he can try to take it good-naturedly, although there are times when Shaq holds up those four fingers and has that kind of a growl to his voice that you wonder if maybe he's going too far. But no, so far, so good on that front.
I've heard the legend of the couch that apparently, as it's been explained to me. As soon as
you go in, they tell you don't be near the couch.
There's a couch in a hallway near an office where if Shaq sees you between him and the couch, you get 400 pounds of fury on top of you.
Yeah, he hasn't done that as much lately. A couple of years ago, somebody was shooting video in there when he tackled Charles, but like, it doesn't take a sofa. The other night I was in the green room and Shaq tackled one of the guys on our staff and just like put him on Charles in his chair, and it was like, hey guys, stop it. He's got two new hips. We don't want anything breaking in here. But Shaq's the world's biggest kid, man. It's like, his whole thing is, if I shoot this video, it'll get like 2 billion YouTube hits, and that's his deal. If it's gonna go viral, Shaq's in, and he's always looking for ways to create that.
Speaking of Shaq, before you go, you have to tell the Golden State story.
Oh no, that was unbelievable. I mean, it's just in the course of a normal Inside the NBA show. We're live. We're doing the highlights. Hulk Hogan is firing up the crowd at Oracle before a game, and we play that sound full, and then I say, okay, and to Oakland we go for the highlights, and Shaq just interrupts as I'm in the middle of the first play and says, how come you keep saying Oakland? What do you mean? You keep saying Oakland? And I said, because that's where they're playing the game. I didn't know that. And then Charles and Kenny are like, whoa, you played in the league that many years, and you didn't know you were playing in Oakland when you played the Warriors? No, I just got on a bus. I thought we saw me in San Francisco. And you can't look. You can have a 12-hour production meeting and never get gold like that out.
17-year career. You never knew what city he was in.
You'd have to. Hey, and there was a night when Mariano Rivera blew out his knee. Remember, in KC and BP, and we all kind of sent our best wishes to him on the halftime show, and then Shaq said, "I don't really know who you are, but I hope you get better fast." and in the commercial break, we said, "You don't know Mariano Rivera?" He says, "I told you guys I don't watch baseball."
Greatest closer of all.
Yeah, and then he meets him like 3 weeks later at an event, and he meets Mariano, and then comes back to the studio and tells Charles, "Remember that pitcher you were talking about the other day?" He said, yeah. He said, "I met him. Rafael Noguera." Rafael Noguera.
Yes, you're close enough.
He's one of a kind, man. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I work with these three guys, and I grew up with older sisters. This is as close as to having brothers I'll ever get.
Ernie, the book Unscripted. Thank you for jumping on with us. When I was in the studio, you treated me like family, and I appreciate it. I'm sure you do that with everybody, but it's good to know that good people can succeed and have succeeded in this business, and we appreciate you for that, man.
Man, it's a pleasure being on the show. Great talking to you guys, and you got my number, so anytime.
Thanks, Ernie.
You got it.